Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition 2. We are in the year 1887. We've managed to survive the first year and we are out in the sticks looking for some map points to locate for the Taishi Academy and generally come and loot as much as we can. It's been pretty light on looting so far. We've got a few interesting items, but generally speaking, it's pretty light. We popped to a mission, which is just up here, and dropped a few items off from a shrine, which caused this massive hole in the ground. But other than that, it's more just sort of keeping an eye on what's going on as far as, you know, animals and stuff like that's concerned. There has been a little bit of tension within the group. The chef and the sailor seemed to get on quite well. They had a bit of a merry jig one night, and then the next night they were shouting at each other. So there we go. Clash of egos, I suppose. But other than that, we are cracking on downwards now onto this last big island. If we have the opportunity to, I will come and have a look and see what this location is over here. In fact, it's by itself, surrounded by mountains. Has me curious. However, I believe if we want to finish this map, we do need to end up over here. So it depends on how our sanity's going. We do have the tent, which is brand new into the game recently, and well, I'm rather enjoying it. It's good. It's how it used to be in games of old. So I'm hoping from here on in you won't need to spend as much money on other sanity saving items like whiskey or chocolate or cocoa leaves. You can just take the tent and just stop every so often and have a little bit of a rest. As far as actually having a pace you have to adhere to. Obviously, there are missions which we've come across already where you only have a set amount of days to do things. But I don't think the pressure's on as much as it was in the first game. So the tent is a bit more of a viable way of going about things if you so choose. But anyway, I digress. We came across a ring of hand-carved stones. Primitive inscriptions etched into each rock seem to indicate some sort of map. Bernard Hargier seemed visibly upset at the idea of desecrating this spiritual site and warned us about disturbing the dogs? The gods of the dogs. Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to be looking at everything anyway, so I'm not worried about upsetting our cook. If it was more of a solid piece of land, oh, no. If it was more of a solid piece of land, I would probably use the stones, but as I said, it's a one-way system, so we're not too fussed by doing that. So let's get up on the hill, see what's going on. The other thing we can do as an optional side quest is end up with +4 standing. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're going to be doing that. So why is the ferry in the middle of the island? We won't look too deeply into that. Oh, sandworm. Let's go and have a look and make sure this is the question mark we need. It is. So this is where we want to end up. I'm quite happy not to go there just yet. So let's carry on. We'll attempt to fight the hyenas. Or hyena. If we can kill a dire wolf in one go, then I'm sure we can take down a hyena. Just in case, I suppose. And we'll just shoot at him anyway. How about you, dirty dog? I've done that the wrong way around, haven't I? We want to do the haymaker and then the kick. Oh, that was hard. We deprived the dead of anything useful. What we got? More meat. We'll take it all. All right, let's cook up the meat, eat the meat. The rest can stay. Let's have a look down here. Oh, we do have a question mark. Oh, it's the village. They're not going to be happy with us. We got stuff to trade though, that's fine. I approached what appeared to be a native village, but populated by strange amphibian creatures, and with buildings made of pink coral. Must be early in the day. It doesn't look too pink right now. As soon as they spotted us, the villagers approached us. We seem to have garnered a bad reputation of late. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's trade a bit. I'm sure we can change that around. A salamander from the village opened a small woven box, revealing the village's trade goods. Sail on fish. Sail on fish. What's this? No. Bowlers. Wrap up the legs of enemies, temporarily disabling them. I'm guessing that's kind of like a stun then. That's pretty cool. We've got raw fish. Not worried about that. Pearls. They don't think much of pearls. I wonder if pearls stack. If we were to give you all the seashells and we took all the pearls. Okay. How about... Do you want anything for the treasure map? You can have the treasure map. It's used. You can have it. You can... Well, no. Do we keep the shovel? Do we get rid of the shovel? We can get rid of the mushroom. Because we've got more medikits now. They like the moonstone. I don't think we're going to need the tide wand again. So let's get rid of that. +2. I mean... It's only 12 fame all in all. +4, so that'll take us to 0. +5, we're getting closer. I think that's it. I don't think we're going to get +4 in this, but to keep them on our side, if we're going to go and trek to the other island and back, it's probably a good thing. So yeah, that'll do. I settled on the trade with the villagers. So... Do we want to stop? I don't think we want to stop. I think we're all right. There's no need to stop. No, we're good. We're good. We got ready and headed out as new adventures awaited us. The natives quickly resumed their business as I left. So they're relatively happy with us. We got a sandworm. We might have to have a quick rest here. Or do I drink some whiskey? We'll drink some whiskey. I mean, if we get close to the sandworm and we get the opportunity to have a bit of a fight with it, I dig it. I dig it. Could be cool. Oh, we've got a shrine. Do I want to take down the sandworm? You know, the only experience I've had with sandworms is in Beetlejuice. And in Beetlejuice, they weren't very nice. So, I mean... I don't know. You know what? No guts, no glory. Let's do it. Oh, lordy. 200 health. That's ridiculous. Oh, dear. Okay, so... what are you doing? Immune to stun. Okay, good to know. Well, we're here now. Let's roll. Oh, dear. I may have made a mistake here. Let's throw up come and get it. Along with the donkey kick. They're both a bit rubbish. Fisticuffs doesn't boost by anything. We're just going to have to start hitting it, I feel. Quick shot. It's only worth 12. Do it. We're just going to start hitting it, don't we? See, they're rubbish. What else can you get? Not much better. We're going to have to do some upgrading when we get off here, I think. Right, so, if we get off here. Let's hold those. Let's re-roll. Vulnerability. We're going to throw in the green tonic as well. Vulnerability of 95. 145. Yeah, we need it. Right, so, are you going to hit harder? Please hit harder. 50. Oh, almost double. Cool. I'm not sure how long the vulnerability stacks for. Go on. So we've almost halved it. Oh, it's only for 1. Okay, well, here we go. Be kind. Oh, it didn't hit. We had a free... We must have caught it by surprise. Awesome. Right, so, roll. Right, so we're going to throw up the vulnerability again. Seemed to work well last time. And then we're just going to go all in. So, fisticuffs with you. It's 26. I mean, do I throw that in? You know what? We're going to hold on to those. Let's roll again. And once more. Okay. So, fisticuffs. Still can only use that. 26. 101! Wow! Okay. No need to worry about that then. Boom! We deprived the dead of anything useful. Oh. He's disappeared. I mean, sandworms. Could you class tremors as sandworms? Possibly. Possibly. Wow, that's actually worth quite a bit. Cool. Well, that went a lot better than I expected it to. So, awesome. I think at this point, because we have the shrine, I'm probably best just heading out to see what that question mark is and taking it from there. So let's go down here. We'll come back to the shrine in a minute. I'm not too worried about the hunting of the stag. It takes up a lot of time and reputation, and I don't actually see an advantage at the moment. We want to go up to there, 26. Please be something good now we're here. Heh. Not really worth it. Not really worth it. So let's drink. Can we get back to the shrine in good nick? Just about. We'll then camp up on the hill and then hit the shrine and head to that last triangulation point and go from there, I think. So yeah, quite sparse on shrines this time around. No biggie, no biggie. Let's pop the tent up. We erected our camp. It felt almost like home. Awesome. We prepared camp to catch our breath. Not a sound was heard tonight as we sat instead into the fire. Oh, they're not happy. The trials we had endured would test the patience of a saint, and the tempers of Derrickio and Bernard Hardier broke that night. They stood face to face shouting at one another. Before long they threatened violence and squared off to fight. If I didn't do something, things were about to become serious. Tried to stop them? It's not good. I'm just going to let them fight. It wasn't my place to stand between two adults and their grudges. I turned away and let them fight. After several minutes of heated scrapping, the two separated, seemingly satisfied. Derrickio's lip was blooded and Bernard Hardier was holding his ribs. Their feud wasn't done yet, but they backed away from each other for the night at least. Each crawled into their bedroll, licking their wounds. You're lucky I let up on you. Grrr. Sometimes you just got to leave them to it. So they're heating up nicely. I think I'm going to pack up the camp now. I don't think we need much more sanity. We've got a little bit of whiskey left anyway, and to get to where we need to go, it's only 28, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We arrived at a long-forgotten shrine. The structure was slightly tilted and subsiding. Oh dear. The ground seemed as if it could open into a gaping chasm at any moment. Inside was a small empty chamber, a long hallway leading to the main altar. I stepped carefully, wary of traps. I'm going to throw in a torch. Why not? Let's do this. Not that it helped. My life. Just not my day today. Moments after I began my search, I felt a flagstone sink beneath my foot with an ominous clunk. I had triggered a trap. A stone clamp rose from the floor, trapping my leg and applying crushing force. So, right, we're going to do it. We're going to throw in our shovel. It's not giving me an extra die. I'll hope for the best. We did it. We did it. Escaped without injury. Nice. Using all my strength, I slowly pulled the clamp far enough apart to free my leg. I had escaped without harm. I considered the main chamber once more. Pictographs upon the altar warned that a great chasm would open beneath the shrine if the treasure here were disturbed. Let's do it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. We grabbed what we could and dashed outside as the ground around us started to collapse. We would need to hurry to avoid being devoured by the giant chasm that was beginning to form. Oh dear. So if we were just to go automatically back, that's not a bad line to go to. Oh, I'm quite happy to follow that. It's right on our tail. The albino stag is gone. Forever lost. My bad. I set up my surveying equipment, carefully measuring the lay of the land. My work here was complete. Cool. Almost done. No. We are done, sir. We are done. Awesome. That's quite a few tickets. We're definitely going to have to upgrade some of our items, I think. They're not looking good on the old dice rolls. But other than that, well, we're doing all right. We've bought a fair amount of stuff back. Really like the fact that the tent is reusable. I was worried about that. But I think it's fair to say if you have the choice of either tent or chocolate and whiskey, then tent every time. No problems with that whatsoever. But yeah, our treasures are going up. We didn't do too bad at all, actually. And we got a new unlock. That's unusual. We'll go and check that out in a second. Awesome. Let's continue. What do we choose? We have tracking, reveals nearby prey animals. Not too fussed by that at the moment. Jungle Explorer, reduced movement costs. That's good. And Amphibious. So we've got that already, so Jungle Explorer it is. I returned to Paris and the grounds of the Exposition Universelle. It was good to be back. Right, so first things first, let's go and have a look at what our new unlock is. It is Zoo Dai Z, usable in combat. A vicious spinning blade designed to decapitate its victims. Oh dear. Attached to a chain for easy retrieval. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. You don't have to touch it or the blood on it. They're quite expensive. It has a cooldown on it, so I suspect you only have to have the one. There's plus 15 per boost. By itself, it's not actually that strong, which is surprising. I thought, considering it's a higher ranked item, it might be a bit more powerful. For 25 gold, I don't know if I'd buy one. But hey, the option is there if we so choose. So let's go to the bar. We'll see what's available, and then we'll look at upgrading stuff. I return to La Hall Anvers once more, making myself comfortable. Someone told me in my comments how to say it. I tried. Let's have a look at the recruits. We'll see what's available. I gave word that I was looking for hardy men and women to join my expedition. Soon I had gathered a small set of brave adventurers to choose between. Well, I'm quite happy with my team. The issue is with the slight heat between the cook and the sailor. I like the sailor because he's like a tank, so he'll take a few of the punches and direct the damage at just one person, so you only have to worry about healing one person. And the cook is obviously good because you can cook the meat up when you take down any animals. So I would both class them as needed. If anyone wasn't needed, it'd be the soldier, but the soldier's not doing anything wrong at the moment, so we might as well keep him. I'm going to leave it. We'll see if these guys can work it out on the next expedition. If not, one of them will probably leave. So there's that to look forward to, I suppose. Let's have a look at the equipment dealer. I approach the equipment dealer hoping to find a good deal on necessary tools for my travels. Anything upgraded? Level 2. That's not bad. Bit of extra sanity for resting. Nothing essential there. Nothing essential. I'm not worried about the financier. We're doing pretty well in that regards. So I think we need to go to Lux Labs. I greeted Eddie jovially as I entered the Lux Lab's main hall. He, or rather it, only sighed impatiently in response. And we want to upgrade some equipment. So, what to upgrade? So, 3 tickets to upgrade the pistol. It's only worth a little bit more. That is not a bad upgrade on the sentimental photo for 3 tickets. That's almost 20% off the travel base cost as opposed to 10. So we're going to do that. The engineers at Lux were delighted to put their skills to use, and soon my item had been noticeably improved. Thank you. The one thing I do want to look at, though, are these blades. They're a bit rubbish at the moment. It's going to cost us 6 tickets, though. That's quite a lot. However, it's better than rolling blanks, I suppose. So let's do that. What else have we got left? Machete. Again, not a major step up. At all. A little bit in price, but that would appear to be it. So that's no good. It was the guns I was really looking more for. Like the hunting rifle to level 3. I think that's the next one to do, really. The rest... I think if you have the tickets to upgrade it to level 3 as opposed to level 2, and you get that extra die, it wouldn't be so bad, but I can't guarantee that. Whereas with the hunting rifle, I can. So let's upgrade you. Cool. And that'll be us done, I suppose. So... what to do now? I suppose we've got time to start an expedition. We can go to a map in the stone. Or a map in stone. Circles of standing stones are rumoured to lead the way to a mysterious lost treasure. The Golden Pyramid. We all know that one. And the Lost Explorer. I'm going to do a map in stone simply because, not because it's easy. I've never done it before, so I'm interested to see what this one is compared to the other two, which we've already done. We're going to go with the Taishi Academy. The night before I was to depart, the streets of Paris were awash with flickering lights of the street lamps as I made my way to the bar. I had already been in the tavern for some time and consumed my fair share of French liqueur when a stranger approached me. Sir Winthrid Pedlar's the name. He was clearly drunk and loudly challenged me to prove I could handle my drink. The man introduced himself quickly before abruptly placing a bottle and 2 glasses on the table. His eyes glowing with excitement, he bet me that I couldn't drink a single glass of the bottle of spirits without reacting. Reading the label, I saw that it was almost pure alcohol. You know what? Let's give it a go. Ha! Give me 2 shots. I'll take it. I drank the first glass with no hesitation. My throat burned as if on fire, but I managed to smile past it and not make a sound. The man was astounded, but roared with laughter. And that was an extra 5 budget. Awesome. Grinning widely, he issued another challenge. Double or nothing on our bet if I could drink another glass and then recite one of Shakespeare's sonnets without error. That one's not so good, but you know, I'm up for the challenge. Boom! Knocked it out the park. Dizzy and reeling, I nonetheless would have made any my old schoolmaster proud. Slurred but without a mistake, I recited Sonnet 7 from memory. My head wouldn't stop spinning. Smiling kindly, the man refilled my glass without asking and issued one last bet. Drink it down and walk a straight line. Come on! Hey! I can skip down that line, son. I can skip down it. I walk backwards. I know not how, but I managed the task. His jaw dropped in astonishment, but he grudgingly paid up. Oh, nice. I vaguely remember thanking him for his honesty as I slowly slid from my seat. To adventure. Awesome. I'll drink you under the table, son. You pay a base cost every time you move. Make as few moves as possible to stay efficient. I'm very proud of myself there. The blues I was a little bit shaky on, but the rest I knew was sorted. No problems whatsoever. Come on then, how about you? As I neared the site of the expedition, a small supply ship pulled alongside. I wondered what the Taishi Academy had in store for me. What you got? What you got? Well, we haven't got a tent this time around, that's for sure. So, it's all the chocolate in the world. Sales on torches and first aid kits is good. So we'll have those. So we're going to take up 3 spaces there. That's going to leave us with 3. Do I want some shovels? Or do I take some blue tonics? I think blue is the ones we're short on the most. I mean, it's only 3. That leaves us 16. And, I mean, a couple of shovels wouldn't go amiss. We could take bandages, but 3 shovels? I say okay. My equipment chosen, I considered if there was yet more to be done before I landed on the island. Well, as always, because you never quite know what you're up against, always take the water. I made sure to bring additional water rations from our vessel's stocks. One cannot survive long in the desert without extra water, that's for sure. And let's begin, shall we? The legends told of great treasure on this island chain, but there was only one problem. There were thousands of islands here. That is quite a problem. Fortunately, the Taishi Academy had found a clue, an island where natives told of 3 ancient circles of stone that were rumoured to lead to the treasure. I would need to find the stone circles to uncover the true location of the treasure I sought. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. There we are. Let's have a quick look-see. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. But you know what? I think I'm going to kick this off in the next episode. We'll end it slightly short today to make it a nice fluent episode next time. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.